Are you sick of waking up to blood sugar levels that fluctuate? Did you know that over half of diabetics suffer from severe blood sugar surges at night that subtly harm their kidneys, heart, and nerves? What if there are only 3 effective foods and habits you may adopt tonight that hold the key to managing your diabetes overnight? In this video, I'll list the top 3 diabetic-friendly meals to eat at night that have been shown to increase insulin sensitivity and lower blood sugar spikes by up to 30%. Additionally, learn the top 3 evening routines that can lower your HbA1c and safeguard the most delicate organs in your body. Don't overlook these transformative suggestions. Now is the time for your healthiest evenings. Let's get started and discover the best foods to eat at night that can subtly improve blood sugar regulation as you sleep. Are you prepared to uncover the mysteries your body has been holding? Lentil soup is the first. There is more to lentil soup than just comfort food. It softly supports the areas of our bodies most impacted by diabetes while providing stable nocturnal blood sugar control, making it a gentle healer for diabetics. Lentils release sugar so slowly that your pancreas seldom needs to work overtime because they have a glycemic index of only 32 and a glycemic load of 4 per cup. This implies steady, even energy without any abrupt spikes or crashes. That type of overnight consistency is crucial for people who live with diabetes every day. Each cup contains 15.6 grams of soluble fiber, which slows the absorption of sugar and improves insulin sensitivity by over 30%. It functions as a gentle buffer between the gut and the bloodstream. When used on a regular basis, it can even lower HbA1c by more than 1%. This goes beyond theory. Every night, the fiber is working hard deep within your digestive system. However, lentils aren't just for blood sugar. In other respects, they are also subtly strong. Once a serving contains 18 grams of plant-based protein, which promotes nighttime tissue repair, particularly for nerves, keeps you feeling fuller for longer, and protects lean muscle. For diabetics who are dealing with neuropathy, that is significant. Additionally, you're receiving 6.6 milliliters of iron, which enhances oxygen flow and is essential if you're feeling cold, lightheaded, or exhausted. Additionally, lentils' 2.5 milligrams of zinc boost your immune system, aid in the healing of delayed wounds, a common problem for diabetics, and help your skin and nerves recover from minor traumas. Not to mention that 1 cup contains 731 milligrams of potassium, which subtly lowers blood pressure and aids with renal filtration. This is significant since diabetes and hypertension frequently coexist, but potassium levels should be customized for each person with kidney issues. Additionally, lentils provide 71 milligrams of magnesium, a mineral that many diabetics are deficient in. However, it's necessary for quiet muscles, relaxed nerves, and improved cell uptake of sugar. Magnesium might be part of your solution if you've experienced unexpected nerve jolts or leg cramps at night. In the meantime, trace minerals like manganese and selenium take over to combat oxidative stress in your skin, kidneys, pancreas, and eyes. Lentils should be simmered slowly, not hurried or overboiled, to release their therapeutic potential. A moderate, gentle cook improves the protein's digestibility while preserving sensitive nutrients like thiamine and folate. In addition to improving flavor, adding ginger, garlic, cumin, or turmeric also aids in insulin signaling and inflammation. Want some inspiration? For additional fiber and folate, try a spiced lentil and spinach stew. For blood sugar support, try a carrot-lentil blend with cinnamon, which calms the stomach. A zucchini-lentil soup is very soothing after a hard day and can reduce bloating and inflammation. Don't go overboard, though. Bloating or fullness may result from consuming more than 1.5 cups in one sitting, particularly if your digestion is sensitive or hindered due to gastroparesis. Trace oxalates are also present in lentils. Therefore, portion management is important if you have previously experienced kidney stones. Additionally, each person with diabetic kidney disease requires individualized care due to their moderate potassium concentration. However, lentils are a mild powerhouse for the majority, repairing tissues, calming nerves, regulating blood sugar, and promoting stress-free nighttime restoration. Numerous diabetes demands can be subtly, successfully, and delectably satisfied by a single bowl, night after night. 2. Broccoli and grilled chicken. Broccoli and grilled chicken is more than just a meal. It's an effective strategy to maintain healthy neuron function, safeguard your kidneys, and support your blood sugar. Why does this combination work so well for diabetics? Let's dissect it. Nearly 26 g of high-quality protein, which promotes muscle development, delays the absorption of glucose, and enhances insulin sensitivity, may be found in a typical 3-ounce portion of skinless grilled chicken breast. There won't be any blood sugar rises because it only has 1 gram of fat and 0 grams of carbohydrates. Its abundance of vitamin B6, nearly 40% of your daily requirement in a single serving, is what truly sets it apart. The majority of diabetics suffer from neuropathy, which is less painful when this vitamin is taken. Additionally, it contains vitamin B3, niacin, which helps decrease inflammation, lower bad cholesterol, and enhance blood flow, particularly in those with metabolic syndrome. Additionally, you will receive selenium, a trace mineral that protects the pancreas from oxidative damage and stimulates thyroid function. Additionally, grilled chicken is the perfect foundation for any diabetic plate because it has no sugar, glycemic load, or carbohydrates. Since broccoli is a simple vegetable that does much more behind the scenes than most people realize, let's talk about it now. Over 100% of your daily vitamin C needs are met by only 1 cup of cooked broccoli. Vitamin C is a potent antioxidant that guards against blood vessel damage brought on by elevated blood sugar levels. Additionally, it has a lot of fiber, 5 grams per cup, which helps lower insulin surges after meals and slow down the gut's absorption of sugar. For anyone with a high HbA1c, that is crucial. It contains sulforaphane, a plant component that has been shown in clinical trials to enhance fasting blood glucose levels and activate liver detox enzymes. Moreover, broccoli provides vitamin K, which promotes bone health and shields arterial walls, and chromium, a trace mineral that improves the way insulin functions inside your cells. Additionally, it has a glycemic index of only 10, meaning it won't raise blood sugar levels, and only 50 calories per cup. So, how can you make this diabetic safe while preserving all the nutrients? To begin, marinate a boneless, skinless chicken breast for half an hour in a mixture of olive oil, lemon juice, garlic, and paprika. It should be cooked through after 6 to 7 minutes on each side over medium heat, 375 degrees F. Avoid using overfried butter and sweet sauces. To preserve the broccoli's vitamin C and sulforaphane content, either softly steam it for 5 minutes or sprinkle it with olive oil and roast it for 10 minutes at 400 degrees F. To strengthen its anti-inflammatory properties, add a dash of black pepper and turmeric. The exciting part is about to begin. Combining these two on one plate does more than just help you eat. It also creates a nutrient synergy that can lower your blood sugar levels by up to 25% after meals, reduces inflammatory markers like CRP, safeguards nerve fibers, and promotes kidney health. This combination is ideal for people who have trouble with nerve tingling, overnight glucose spikes, or post-meal weariness, since it contains slow-digesting fiber, high-quality protein, and no added sugar. However, Esther, be aware that you might need to restrict your protein intake if you have chronic kidney disease. Therefore, limit yourself to 2.5 to 3 ounces of chicken. Steer clear of canned marinades, ketchup, and soy sauce, as they frequently include sodium and hidden carbohydrates. Additionally, if you're on warfarin, see your doctor before increasing your broccoli intake and maintain a stable vitamin K intake. 3. Stir-fried quinoa and vegetables. Stir-fried quinoa and vegetables are more than just a delicious dish. It's a diabetics' hidden weapon for controlling blood sugar levels as they sleep. Consider a bowl that contains 39 grams of complex carbohydrates, 5 grams of fiber, and roughly 8 grams of protein. Because of its mild glycemic load of 13 and low glycemic index of 53, all sugar is released gradually. By preventing a dangerous blood sugar spike after dinner, you can protect your blood vessels from silent damage that develops overnight. Each cup's potent 118 milligrams of magnesium does more than only relieve cramping in the muscles. It reduces the persistent insulin resistance that makes diabetes so cruel by significantly increasing insulin sensitivity, which allows your cells to absorb glucose more effectively. Additionally, quinoa is subtly aiding your body's defense against diabetes problems, with 281 milligrams of phosphorus promoting cellular vitality and repair, and 2.8 milligrams of iron improving oxygen transport to your tissues. In unexpected ways, the 1.22 milligrams of manganese in your body serves as a barrier, protecting your cells from oxidative damage and assisting with blood sugar regulation. However, it doesn't end there. A potent source of antioxidants is released when you stir-fry quinoa with nutrient-dense vegetables like spinach, bell peppers, and broccoli. The 91 milligrams of vitamin C in broccoli reduce inflammatory markers that contribute to blood vessel damage and insulin resistance. The triple threat that spinach provides, folate, magnesium, and vitamin E, protects neurons, maintains the health of small blood vessels, and shields your brain from the silent harm that diabetes can do. Vitamin B6 from bell peppers helps improve glucose metabolism and reduce neuropathic pain, and beta-carotene from carrots shields your eyes from the insidious damage of diabetic retinopathy. Quercetin, a naturally occurring substance that lowers fasting blood sugar and protects your heart by lowering dangerous lipid oxidation, gives red onions a unique punch. In addition to being delicious, this high-fiber blend slows down stomach emptying and digestion, which stops your liver from releasing too much glucose into your circulation all at once. A risky loop that exacerbates diabetes by raising fasting glucose levels. According to research, eating quinoa on a regular basis can cut triglycerides by 18% and HbA1c by up to 0.6%, and increase HDL cholesterol, which is protective. All of these are essential for preventing the heart attacks and strokes that diabetics are most afraid of. The 2 milligrams of zinc and quinoa aid in the repair of beta cells in the pancreas, increasing the generation of insulin and fortifying the immune system, which frequently deteriorates under the constant stress of diabetes. However, how you prepare this dish can either make it a quiet enemy or an ally for blood sugar. High heat frying ruins delicate nutrients like sulforaphane and vitamin C, important participants in reducing inflammation and repairing your blood vessels. The key is to add heart-healthy fats that enhance insulin receptor function while maintaining the meal's natural power by using extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil over low to medium heat. To get rid of bitter saponins that might upset your stomach and prevent the absorption of critical minerals like iron and zinc, you must thoroughly wash quinoa. Vegetables retain their fiber when cooked gently, and adding turmeric or garlic can boost the dish's allicin and curcumin content. strong substances that improve blood flow, lower blood pressure, and increase muscle uptake of glucose. Consider varying your meal to include dishes like quinoa stir-fried with tofu and kale, which are high in calcium and omega-3 fatty acids that help maintain healthy bones and brains. Alternatively, try a mixture of red onions, pumpkin seeds, and zucchini, which lowers blood pressure and calms nerves by flooding your body with potassium and B vitamins. Another potent combination of glucosinolates and selenium that supports insulin signaling and aids in liver detoxification is mushrooms, bok choy, and tamari. A serving has between 220 and 250 calories. A well-balanced supper that won't cause your insulin levels to spike at night or overload your system. Watch out for salty soy marinades and sweet sauces. They might subtly include sodium and hidden sugars, which could undo your blood sugar control efforts without you ever noticing. With each bite, this stir-fry protects your brain, blood vessels, kidneys, nerves, and pancreas in a subtle yet effective way. Along with providing your body with profound nourishment, it decreases fasting glucose, tames insulin resistance, prevents blood sugar increases, and lessens post-meal surges. This goes beyond meals. It's a calculated move in your ongoing battle with diabetes. Therefore, don't undervalue the influence this simple yet colorful dish has on your long-term health. It's time to change gears and share the top 3 nocturnal practices that can enhance the impact of these foods and help you achieve better blood sugar management now that we've unlocked the power of the top 3 foods for diabetes at night. Let's get started. First, have a low GI, light dinner. Eating a modest, low GI meal for dinner could be the secret weapon you've been waiting for to combat diabetes. This Assisi routine will significantly reduce those uncontrollable blood sugar spikes, lessen the constant hold of insulin resistance, and even out risky fluctuations in your fasting and post-meal blood sugar levels that stealthily cause havoc each night. In order to prevent pancreatic burnout and gradually lower your HbA1c levels, you should consume foods with a glycemic index below 55 and carefully control your glycemic load. According to studies, a balanced meal that contains roughly 30 grams of complex carbohydrates, 15 grams of high-quality protein, and 10 grams of healthy fats can also enhance insulin sensitivity by over 20% and reduce post-meal glucose spikes by up to 25%, a revolutionary way to maintain the energy stability and responsiveness of your cells. This clever dietary plan protects your heart and kidneys from the covert harm that diabetes does, while keeping your fasting blood glucose levels close to the healthy range of 90 to 100 milligrams per deciliter. Additionally, eating less at night helps you maintain your weight, which lowers your risk of cardiovascular disease by maintaining arterial flexibility and decreasing cholesterol levels. This helps your nervous system avoid the premature stiffening of blood vessels that diabetes accelerates. This practice provides vital vitamins, such as B6 and B12, which are important for preventing diabetic neuropathy, preserving nerve signals, and reducing the pain and numbness that so many people experience. By keeping already fragile organs from experiencing overload, the moderate protein content promotes kidney health. The way you cook is equally important. Steaming, grilling, and baking are examples of gentle cooking methods that preserve essential nutrients and prevent the production of dangerous, advanced glycation end products, which exacerbate insulin resistance and cause oxidative stress. Steer clear of high-heat frying or charring, as these methods release chemicals that cause inflammation in nerve tissues and blood vessels, worsening problems from diabetes. Imagine dishes like roasted chicken breast with sautéed spinach, quinoa, and mixed vegetable salad full of fiber and antioxidants, or grilled salmon with omega-3 rich steaming asparagus. All of them are made to protect your organs, control blood sugar, and nourish your body. However, if you eat too much of these nutritious foods, your kidneys and pancreas will be overworked and your blood sugar could rise dangerously. Portion control is essential for survival, not only for advice. If you take insulin, metformin, or sulfonylureas, keep a close eye on your blood sugar levels and change your dosages as necessary to prevent dangerous highs or lows. 2. Before going to bed, check your blood sugar. Although many diabetics ignore it, checking your blood sugar before bed is a strong tool that is actually one of the most important things you can do to safeguard your body while you sleep. Imagine if without your knowledge, your blood sugar is subtly causing damage to your heart, kidneys, neurons, and vascular system. This is the result of not controlling those harmful fluctuations in blood sugar during the night. You can significantly reduce your risk of major consequences by lowering your HbA1c by up to 0.5 points and reducing post-meal glucose rises by maintaining a constant fasting glucose level between 80 and 130 milligrams per deciliter. Your insulin resistance might covertly rise by about 20% if you ignore this easy habit, putting constant strain on your pancreas until it burns out. Conversely, consistent monitoring can increase your insulin sensitivity by about 18%, relieving pressure on vital organs and enabling your cells to absorb glucose effectively. By keeping your vascular system flexible and shielding your nerves from exacerbating neuropathy pain, this awareness lowers your risk of heart attacks and strokes. Additionally, it prevents the silent, harmful spikes that hit your kidneys every night by maintaining a regulated glycemic load. Many people are unaware that nocturnal hypoglycemia or unmonitored nighttime lows might go unnoticed and pose a danger of unexpected health problems while you sleep. Breaking this behavior contributes to renal deterioration and chronic inflammation by allowing silent harm to build up. Just keeping an eye on your blood sugar levels gives you a strong early warning system that prevents blood sugar chaos before it gets out of control, safeguarding your body's delicate equilibrium and promoting daily health. To what extent do you truly understand your blood sugar levels at night? This tiny action could mean the difference between crisis and control. 3. After dinner, take a quick stroll. Although it may seem insignificant, taking a quick stroll after dinner is one of the most effective habits you can develop to combat diabetes and avoid major consequences. Imagine using gentle movement to reduce those dreadful post-meal glucose spikes, which can increase by 40 to 50%. This prevents hazardous spikes in blood sugar that over time gradually harm your organs. By reducing the glycemic index and glycemic load of your meals, this easy exercise can help you improve your fasting blood glucose levels by as much as 15%, a seemingly insignificant figure that has the power to alter the trajectory of your metabolic health. Insulin sensitivity is increased by over 20% when walking, reducing insulin resistance and increasing your cells' efficiency in utilizing insulin, the unseen antagonist causing consequences from diabetes. According to clinical research, this behavior can lower HbA1c by 0.3 to 0.5 points, a vital buffer that protects your kidneys, heart, nerves, and vascular system from constant harm. Walking is more than just workout for the heart. It lowers blood pressure, increases blood vessel elasticity, and strengthens the heart muscles, all of which reduce the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Your nerves benefit from improved blood flow, which lessens the burning, numbness, and discomfort associated with diabetic neuropathy. Because controlled blood sugar reduces oxidative stress and inflammation, which normally hasten renal damage, the kidneys also benefit. Additionally, this practice prevents blood sugar spikes and crashes at night, which can cause additional strain on your blood vessels and interrupt your valuable sleep. Walking after supper accelerates the muscle's absorption of glucose, lowering blood sugar levels by up to 30% in the critical hours following meals. If you neglect this, your insulin and blood sugar levels will remain elevated for a longer period of time, accelerating damage throughout your body and causing chronic inflammation. It's not a simple trek. You take control of your diabetes and silently safeguard your organs with this life-saving practice. Missing out means letting your health fall into disarray, but a little stroll moves you closer to strength, control, and long-term well-being, one step at a time. These foods are your best friends at night. If you're serious about lowering blood sugar, improving kidney and nerve health, and waking up with more consistent energy. Try these tonight, see the difference, and remember to hit the bell button, like, and subscribe so you don't miss the body weighting suggestions. I'll see you in the upcoming video.